Look at the way. This one is his. That one's his. You know, because the video wants to give a stop. See, Daddy, they will. You'll keep this one because it has short on. Or you keep it. You're just gonna wait here for right now. I'd be like that. It's freaking red. It's red? What do you mean? I'll be like that. I want to watch something. Mommy, I want to watch something.
Where's your iPad?
Save up.
I know that one.
Save up. Save up. Save up. Come here. Oh. I'm gonna look up Saber's toe. He said it's red.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Why? He said it's red. Yeah. So, how do we have to, how do you look it up? You could have to go over it. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm sorry. EOP. I can't figure this out.
What?
You gotta like.
It's right there.
They peel it here. Thank you. What's the key? What's the right here?
Xavier!
Simon, come here. Wait. He hit his phone.
In between the cities and Sheffield to the border, it's Arlington, Texas. Close to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. We've got the one story. It's the New York Stop. And the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh my goodness.
Game comes here, playing like Torrico with Greg Olson. Off we go from Arlington. The end zone is Devontae Perfect. We're the three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Everything this defense is
It's creating negative plays. It's one of the best for the defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage. Make you work for everything you get.
That's into the hands of James Brown. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So the only way to combat the blitz ball is to beat the blitz with the ball. It's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open get the ball out of his hands because he holds on to the ball for 1 count longer. Most likely it's going to result in a save. Here's second and 7.
Again, it's Blue. He gets free. Still going. And he will score. David Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
Terrific way breaking this game is coming in. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with the long
Like anytime you can create explosive plays in the game, you're going to take it. They're going to
build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line. The Giants take over first down now at their own 7-yard line. On the play fake, here's Dart. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Pull him up and down, just shy of the 40. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Giants.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 43, here's second and 5. They'll go play action here with Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man left side, he's got it. He's going to have the first down and then some. He will go all the way. Touchdown, Giants. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adeba. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Hawk 70. Go check.
Here's a toss, right side. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On play action, it is Dart. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind, as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he'll be out of bounds, but has the 1st down. They took the chance, threw it on 4th down, and they end up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New York.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, New York. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Thrust to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Tap to 60, tap to 60.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Drive will start on the ground.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 22 yards to pick up there. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Let's go.
A play fake, now dart. This is intercepted. Oh, big hole, left side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, Can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9. Looking to throw. It's dark. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
gain of 11 on the play. First down, New York.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Donovan Ezeraku there to make the play. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
At their own 33-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Get it! Cougar 19!
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Second and inches.
Cowboy 80! Come on, go!
A run once more with Blue. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That one swung out to Blue. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
and some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. A pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy six.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense, you get yourself an easy touchdown, all of a sudden your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as it comes 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On second down, Dart. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun. Third down. It's Dart. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Dart gonna throw it again. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Throwing again, Dart. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. His kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Duvernay on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now, faking the give. Forced to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Osa Odigizua. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Throwing is Dart. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A give. Here comes Blue. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Ready? Working out of the gun is Milton. That's complete to Blue. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. That's taken at about the 14.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Now Dart. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
First down, Giants.
Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Giants.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Handoff here, up the middle. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2. Here's third and 7. From the gun, it's Dart. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
His kick is perfect. And the Giants are able to get it back within a score. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Here comes the jet sweep. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Point after try, forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Giants will cut the deficit down to 4. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Ready up. Let's go now. Ready.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of couple.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
On the jump.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
19 light. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Milton. Open man, that's Gibson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Come on. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch, and now fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. first and 10. Here is Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your...
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Giants 24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, Dart. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Smile London in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long. Dart. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, New York.
A play fake. Now Dart. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 12. First down, Giants.
On play action, it is Dart. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Giants. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's Dart. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a two-point conversion. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. In the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Take over first and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
On the handoff, Blue. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Blue going to get it again here on first down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That one swung out to Blue. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10. That's a 45-yard line.
On the ground, it's Blue. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 24 on that one. First down, Cowboys. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Ready. Again, it's Blue. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
Come on, set.
They'll drop to throw. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Ready, set. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 11. Brings up second and 11 at the Giants' 12-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like, you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7. Man. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here is 1st and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute.